YouTube. Here I am again with another Arduino project. This one is a web-controlled light show, and the majority of the circuit is just an RGB LED and a button that helps control this LED, but a majority of the work is done in processing, which for this example is using the serial class to communicate between this web page and the Arduino circuit board. And what it basically does is take the string input from this web page and converts it into numbers that controls the light show. So the basic methods I've added onto this basic example are these two functions. This show RGB, which iterates through the whole spectrum of the rainbow of colors. I have that both copy pasted in here and into Arduino so that they can communicate with each other properly, and pretty much having a method for it to fetch data and for it to paste things and draw things on the screen. So this does a majority of the communicating work, but what's really interesting is the state machine I have in my Arduino code, which works with the button that I have rigged to my circuit to switch it between both just a plain ordinary color and a light show. So this probably looks a lot more confusing and probably just be easier to show you. So let's run this code and go through it. So right here I just have the basic setup, and it shows the web page that it's reading from. These three words are the strings that it's looking for in this whole entire article and counting all those iterations, and it puts the number between 0 and 255 to generate numbers for R, G, and B respectively. And all of these numbers are inputted for this color right here, which is from this feed. So that's this color, which is now running, and it updates once every couple of seconds in case this web page ends up changing the strings, so it does it dynamically. So that's a really nice feature. And this other color that's at the bottom is the color that's just going to iterate through once I activate the button. So right now, if you compare this color that you see right here to this light right here, they're both the exact same. So that is the consistent number data. It's just basically taking those numbers, spewing it into here, and outputting those colors. So now basically, once I press the button, it switches to the light show, which starts off at a base color, and it basically shines through multiple colors. And probably what's not very noticeable is how I have each of the strings coding for it. So ironically, each of the words is a distinct factor in the light show. So the rate ends up controlling how fast the colors are actually growing and changing. The time is a variable that's controlling whether the light show is playing the regular colors that it's starting from the beginning, or it's playing an inverse loop of colors. And so it just ends up flashing between those two sets every once, a couple interval of time. And speed is controlling the delay loop for it to actually refresh and upload. So the faster this number, the faster the show will go. The bigger this number, the faster it will go through the rainbow. But not necessarily both of these are controlled in that sense. So this will always stay constant if these numbers end up being the same. So every single time it updates, if these numbers change, then the light show ends up changing. But as you can probably tell right now, it's been going on probably on and off during me explaining, is the unusual flashing that's occurring on the screen and that's because of the serial updating. So if for any chance it doesn't end up getting this information, it just defaults the background of this screen to what the original color was, which is this color. So if it doesn't get this information, then it just assumes it's off. So it ends up just holding this color. So that's kind of the annoying thing about Serial, that updates so slowly. But if I just bring over this rig that I have of it doing the light show and do a side-by-side comparison, you can see that the colors take a little while to update, but they're basically one and the same. So that's basically it for the project. So I hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, message me if you have any questions, but that's it.